Hey nerds and nerdettes, it's Rick here, and I apologize right off the bat. I've been trying to do some reviews and updates daily here, but I have been sick as all get out the past week. I've had horrible sinus and allergies, and I'm just now starting to feel better. I was feeling like absolute dog shit, but like I said, feeling better now, and gotta get on, gotta get moving, gotta do some reviews. So I am back with another review, taking a look today at the newest wave of the World of Nintendo by Jakks Pacific 4-inch line. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Skull Kid from Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, whichever you prefer. Cat Mario, we've got Zelda from Ocarina of Time. Ocarina, however you say it. I say Ocarina. We got Slippy Toad from Star Fox, and then we've got Toad from Super Mario Brothers. Before we get into the reviews of the figures themselves, here is a look at the packaging. It is your standard fare for the World of Nintendo line. Just card back. Only problem I have with it, obviously they come with individual fronts and everything, but for some reason with the Zelda figures they show Wind Waker. And these are very clearly from Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, but is what it is, doesn't matter. The figures themselves are pretty damn cool. So let's get into it. First, we're going to take a look at Toad here. This is my Toad. This is the Toad that I grew up with, that was in Super Mario Brothers 2, that was in the Super Mario Brothers show. Red Toad. Here he is with his doppelganger, Blue Toad. I don't know who the hell this guy is. I didn't play the later Mario games, so I don't know why he comes in this other color. I just bought him to have a Toad because I like the character, but this is my Toad. So if you have the previous figure, this is essentially the same figure, only difference obviously being the red dots instead of the blue. So this fake poser can get out of here. All right, so again, essentially the same figure, same articulation scheme. We've got a swivel here at the head. We've got ball jointed shoulders. That is pretty much it. Nothing else going on. But it looks like the paint applications are a little bit cleaner this time around. I appreciate that very much. It looks like Jakks is trying to step it up because this is my favorite mass market line, so any effort being put into it, I greatly appreciate it. The only thing I really would ask Jakks to stop doing is this bullshit right here. Stop this. He's not a prisoner. We don't need his barcode, his prisoner code on his butt. I don't pose him that way, but it is a little distracting. So, cool to finally have my version of Toad. I don't need any other Toads that come out. Any other colors. I don't know if there are any, but that's my Toad. All right, next we're going to take a look at Slippy Toad. Cool to be finally getting, after all these years, a Slippy Toad. I remember in 1996, 95, I want to say, being a kid at a sleepover at my friend Daniel's. We were having a sleepover at my friend Daniel's, and I was the only one that was awake until about 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning playing Star Fox. And remember Shadows of the Empire, the old Star Wars game, and the Super Mario Brothers 64. I was the only one that was up playing because at that time I was still in the Sega Genesis mode or a PlayStation. I think I had graduated to PlayStation, but again, it's cool to finally be getting Star Fox figures. So we've got Star Fox already. We've got Falco. We've got, obviously, Slippy Toad. I believe the rabbit's name that I forget right now, Hare. He's coming out in the next wave. So cool to finally get this guy. Very well painted. Again, these stupid barcodes, they gotta go. Not barcodes, but the serial numbers, they gotta go. Stop doing that on the figures themselves. Put them on the feet if you need to do it. Paint application's very clean, sculpt, very basic animated look, but it does work very well. We've got articulation scheme. We've got swivel here at the neck. We've got ball jointed shoulders. We've got the Hasbro style elbows, the swivel hinge. Got a waist swivel right here, ball jointed hips, and then a hinge here at the ankles. Again, really, really cool figure. Very glad to be filling out the team line in the Star Fox series. Okay, next I'm going to take a look at Cat Mario. Obviously, this is going to be a different sculpt than the previously released Cat Luigi. Cat Luigi was a little bit taller and skinnier and obviously green. This guy is yellow and short and tubby like Mario. Loving the sculpt. Kind of a serious face Mario, no big happy smiling face Mario. but it's okay. And I'm really hoping they continue with these variants. I would love to have a frog Mario. I need a raccoon Mario, like on the cover of the Super Mario Brothers 3. Those would be mighty awesome. So Jakks, if you end up seeing this, please give me those versions. Every Super Mario Brother 3 variant possible. Anyways, okay, again, awesome sculpt, awesome paint, very clean, kind of hard to mess it up. Articulation, we have, you think he's just got a swivel. Oh no, my friends. You can get this guy into cat pose. It's kind of hard, but you can do it. The joints are a little loose, so he doesn't really. But he can be put into cat pose. So he's got a pretty good range of motion here in the neck. We do have ball jointed shoulders. We've got hinged elbows. We've got swivel here at the wrists, ball jointed hips. And then we've got hinges here at the knees and the ankles that almost kind of work like a double hinge knee. So cool to finally have this guy join his cat brother. Next, this is going to probably be my least favorite in the line. Just because, now, she's sculpted okay. She's matches with the previous Ocarina of Time version of Link. The paint applications are obviously very clean. I like the detail here in the little apron that she's got going on. Nothing really is the problem with it, other than the fact that these weird elbow articulation schemes that they've got going on. It always feels like the Zelda figures in this line are rubbery and chintzier and more likely to break on you. I don't know what the deal is with that. I wish... I don't know if it's just because they're smaller, skinnier characters or what the deal is, but it always just feels like they're just cheaper. They're made cheaper, and this is no exception. She's hollow. She's got absolutely no articulation, nothing going on down here. Kind of feels like a Happy Meal toy, if I'm going to be completely honest. Again, the paints are clean. The sculpt is fine itself. It just feels like it's a chintzy toy that's going to break on you. So she's got, I believe she's supposed to have a ball jointed head here. Excuse me, but due to the hair, nothing really doing. Can't really get it beyond that. She's got ball jointed shoulders, which again, due to the armor, is kind of, limited. Again, these weird broken arm elbows, Hasbro style elbows, don't really work. We got a hinged here at the wrist, and then we've got swivel here at the waist. And the thing that really kind of bothers me is that, her accessory, because of the way the hands are sculpted, she's not really able to hold it. You kind of have to finagle it to get it to work, but that's my least favorite of the line. My favorite of the line is the Skull Kid here. Skull Kid, very well done. I'm loving the sculpt. I love the little pose that they got him in. I mean, you really can't get him anywhere outside of this pose. He's kind of got to get the little attitude, the Chicago tilt, Chicago lean, whatever you call it. He's got that going on, and that's really going to be the only way that you can get him to stand. But again, because of the plastics that they use that just for some reason feel different than the rest of the line, as the Zelda figures feel different than the rest of the line, he feels looser, the joints are looser, he feels chintzier, he falls down a lot. You kind of have to get him perfectly situated or else he is going to fall, but, is what it is. And I mean, you can see this happens a lot with the Zelda figures that don't happen with the other figures in the line. He's just very loose jointed. And I'm afraid, like, if I twist this too much, he's going to break. But anyways, okay, so this guy's got a swivel at the head, ball jointed shoulders. These weird double elbows. Stop doing those, Jakks, please. Hinged here at the wrist. He does have swivel here at the waist, ball jointed hips, hinged knee, hinged ankles. Now, again, even though he is chintzy feeling, he feels rubbery, feels like he's going to break, he still is my favorite in the line. It's so cool to finally have this guy, if not for one cool feature. This is his accessory. The mask. Pops right off. You can see his ugly real mug underneath. That's a really cool touch. I really like that. I probably couldn't display it with these giant holes in here. That's why I haven't displayed with the mask, but you do have that option. He does hold it. But again, because of the loose joints, it's kind of hard to do. He'll kind of drop it, but I do really like that feature. I like that they gave it an option. And then he's got these two little pegs right here in the back. Just plugs right back in if you want that done, like I got. So now let's move on to accessories. These guys have, it kind of feels like a retread, what we got going on here. Toad comes with this nondescript coin, which I don't understand why these are not gold. Why aren't these vac metal? You did that with the bell that comes with Cat Mario, that also comes with Cat Luigi. Come on, give us a coin that's gold. That'd be mighty nice. But I feel like this is like, they kind of go like, hey, what do we give Toad? I call him Toadstool, sorry. What do we give Toadstool? What can we give him? I don't know anything that's character specific. We could give him a coin. You're a genius, Smith. Give him the coin. So, how many characters have come with this coin already? Come on, give us something new. Stop giving us these. I've got about 15 up there already. I'm done with them. And again, if you're not going to vac metal them, what's the point? Okay, so again, Zelda comes with the Ocarina. I don't care how you say it. I say Ocarina, which, because of the way that the joints are and the way her hands are sculpted, I just kind of had to plug her thumb in like so, and occasionally it works. But there, kind of just have to put it in like so, kind of hope for the best. Just, like I said, least favorite in the line thus far. And then Slippy Toad comes with the bomb, which is just a flat, again, kind of like the coins here. Just a flat. I feel like they could have gone like hexagonal with it, kind of make it a little more 3D, but, is what it is. It's cool to finally have some Star Fox accessories other than the little ships that come with the rest of the figures of the Star Fox series. Alright gang, so here are the figures integrated with the rest of the line. I know I sounded pretty negative with the review, just kind of commenting on some of the accessories and some of the quality issues with the Zelda portion of the line. But I really do love this line. That is my favorite mass market line out there today. I'm loving the giant nature of this line. They can go forever. It's a giant universe with Mario and Zelda, and I'm really hoping they do a Ganondorf and more variants of Mario, which, unlike a lot of other toy lines, actually makes sense. So, it's really cool to have all these characters together in a collection. So, aside from my, a few negative comments with the line, don't mistake me, it is a fantastic toy line. You can't beat the fact that these are roughly around $8.99, $9.99 per figure for what you get. It's the most extensive Nintendo line that we've gotten to date. So don't mistake my negativity on some of the few issues that I have with the line for me disliking it. It is fantastic. As you can see, I am a fan. I would highly recommend the figures with, warts and all. It is fantastic. So, all right, guys, that has been my look at the newest wave of the World of Nintendo series by Jakks Pacific. I do have some other reviews coming up here shortly. Got some cool things I'm going to be taking a look at. The NECA Ash vs. Evil Dead. I'm going to be taking a look at Hero Ash to start with, as well as SH Figure Arts, the Ninja Turtles Leonardo figures. So, be on the lookout for those. Those should be up in the next couple of days. And follow me on Twitter at Blanca, BLANKA1212. I'm followed by Jose Batista, the Jose Batista. Not to brag, I'm pretty important. And if Jose Batista means nothing to you, I'm also followed by NECA Toys and Mezco and some select members of the DC Collectibles team. So you should follow me too. I'm pretty important. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Have a good day.